Hey guys, welcome back to RC Rugged Roach. In today's video, we're going to take a look at taking that static lava light in the background. It's just, staying on solid. We're going to try to play around, mess around, and I have two flickering flame bulbs, and we're going to try out different areas. I can put maybe one on bottom, one on top, or maybe just two on bottom for now, see how they look, and then buy another one to put on top. So anyway, I just would rather have that flickering effect going on, so we're going to see how good it looks. Let me turn this overhead light off so that we can see what it looks like in a little more dark. And there you go. So there it is with the static light just kind of staying solid. We'll start off with the bottom one probably and see if we can't get that to flickering to have more of a fiery lava effect. All right, so we have the bottom part of the course pulled out of the way. We got the top part here on the bottom table and kind of turned to the side where we can take a look and see what we're going to have to do here. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to cut some more room to be able to get to work in there. I'm only going to cut as much as I need, so I don't have to do too much retouching up here. But I think I'm going to put the flickering lights on either end of that front part, because what I have is two compartments. I have a left, a right, and then a middle section with just a bunch of lights around a piece of cardboard, LED lights that were my old ones that had stopped working on certain colors. I'll try to remember to show you that when I pull that out. If it gives enough light with the two flickering, we may pull that middle piece out and put it on the back for backlighting. So anyway, let's get into this deeper and see how it looks. All right, taking a look inside here, what I've had to do is I had this little section cut, as you saw earlier in the video. So I'm having to look inside and see my stack boxes and see what it takes to get to. So there's one LED column there. The other one is going to be back over here. I just have a little LED lantern in there to help light it up. So right now I'm not going to cut any out of the middle section here, which is where I have the LED strips wrapped around some cardboard to just give a bright light in there. But I do need to remove that column because we're going to put one of those flickering flame bulbs on that side and one on this other side. Now what I'm hoping, I do not recall, I'm hoping I have enough space height-wise here. Let's just take a look and see. For that bulb to clear, it's pretty tall. So this column, well, you can't see, but anyway, the column, it feels like we're going to have enough room. So anyway, I felt up in there, and I think it'll be fine on height. So let's get a little more into this. We have to clear out a little more cardboard to make room for putting those LED flicker bulbs in there. All right, so we have that column out of there, and you can kind of see I just had to cut a little more cardboard out of there. You can see my expansion foam and egg crate and all that back where I constructed this. Now, what is it that I'm exactly putting in there? This flickering bulb here. See how it's supposed to resemble a flame flickering? So anyway, I got these bases on Amazon. I got I got 3 bases. You can buy them by 2 or 3 or 1, but I bought 3. One of them had a short in the toggle switch. So these toggle switches, well, I'm going to try to mount somewhere to where I can turn them on and off. They do have a good length of cord leading out, and then I can maybe mount this up high on the back where I can just reach over and flick them on. The other ones were stayed plugged in, and the remote turn them on and off, but these I'll have to use toggle switches. But I think it'll be nice. The payoff will be nice anyway. So anyway, just got these bases on Amazon, and I actually bought these on Amazon as well. All right, so here's a look at what that looks like inside now. There's my 2 LED flickering light bulbs. Now what I pulled out was I had some old LED strips that I just I had it on my shelves, one of these shelves here, and some of my lights went out, so I just wrapped around some cardboard and used that for some bright lighting. Now when I was pulling this out of this hole, I heard something snap, and only a few lights are working now. I may try to fix it, I may not. Like I said, these are just some old throwaway lights that I repurposed. So anyway, that's what it looks like from the inside. I didn't have to make this hole any bigger. Let's take a look at it from the front. I don't have this into position yet, as where it's going to be, but you see the flickering there now? That's going to look so much cooler than what I did before with just that static light on, being solid all the time. I think it gives it a cool effect, and can't wait to get this all closed back up, wiring run, hot glue those lights down, and put it back in position, and we'll give you a look at what it looks like when we get done. We're going to take one more look at what I did inside before we move this back into position. So I made some miniature reflectors in there to help cast more of the light to the front. So I made a little stand there on that side. There's another one over on the other side. You might be able to see the bottom of it. And then I just hung one across that, just trying to keep some more of that light in there to give it a little more bright effect. acting like a mirror to reflect the light. Here we are, it's back in place, and you can see it flickering with the light on. Now this is an exceptionally bright light that I have. I replaced my ceiling fan lighting with what's called daylight LED bulbs. So it's very bright in here, and you can still see that flickering. Is it as bright as before? Maybe not. However, with the flickering, you can tell that there's light on in there. Before, when it was just static, you couldn't really tell that much. Anyway, we're going to pause this for a second, and I'll turn this light off and see how it looks in the dark. Here we are in the dark for doing some night crawling. You can definitely see that flickering now. It's definitely more realistic in my opinion. Do you think it's worth changing it out on top? Let me know what you think in the comment field. Or do you think we should just leave that glow up top? Now that looks a little bright. Let me lift this up and just kind of get a different angle. Yeah, that does look a lot brighter. Now, it's just through the lens, because here it's not that much different than the light on bottom. I don't know why that translates differently through the camera lens. However, what do you think? Should we make the top flicker as well? We'd love to hear your comments and feedback on this. Let me know anything that you would like to see on this course here, and I'll see what I can do. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.